Hey guys, I've got 20 facts about countries around the world, and I guarantee at least 5 of these will actually surprise you. Now let's get started with the video. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're traveling across the world without leaving our seats. We got 20 countries, 20 facts, and some of these are actually crazy. Let's get into it. Bhutan is one of the only countries in the world that measures success on happiness instead of money. They literally have something called gross national happiness, where they focus on people's well-being, culture, and environment instead of just the economy. So that must be why they're one of the happiest, but also weakest countries in Asia. So they have to rely on India for like military support and stuff. So yeah. Also, they're in like the Himalayas, so they're also like really protected. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Next fact. Kazakhstan is the largest landlocked country in the world, which means it doesn't touch any oceans at all, except for a huge lake, the Caspian Sea. I guess that's where they get all their water from. But yeah, they don't touch any oceans. Even though it's huge, it's not very crowded, and it has massive open landscapes and steep regions. So it's a bunch of massive open landscapes. Like, I'm guessing there's a lot of plains in Kazakhstan. So, yeah, and also it's pretty empty, kind of like Mongolia. That's pretty cool now. Next fact, again. Namibia is home to one of the oldest deserts on Earth, called the Namib Desert. Some parts are over 50 million years old, and it has massive red sand dunes that look almost unreal. So, I'm visiting Namibia only if it's not dangerous, because a lot of African countries lately are either dangerous to visit, at war, or just you shouldn't visit unless you're visiting a family member who lives in that African country. I know some African countries I'm definitely visiting, like Nigeria, Algeria, I think Algeria, Egypt, Madagascar, Seychelles, South Africa, and maybe Mozambique. But yeah, next. The Philippines is made up of over 7,000 islands, which means there are thousands of beaches, cultures, and languages spread across the country. It's one of the most island-heavy countries in the world. That's amazing. And it must be and it's very beautiful too. Next. Mongolia is the least densely populated country on Earth. That means there's a huge amount of space and very few people. And many people still live in traditional nomadic lifestyles. So, yeah, Mongolia doesn't have a big population. Lesotho is completely surrounded by another country, South Africa. It's one of the only countries in the world like that. And it's also known for its high mountains and elevation. And if you don't know what that means, it means sea levels don't got a chance against Lesotho. It's time for my second favorite country, Japan. Japan has more than 100 active volcanoes, which is one of the highest numbers in the world. That's why earthquakes and hot springs are very common there. Also, it is the cleanest country in the world, the 8th strongest, and my second favorite. We love you, Japan. Now it's time for my third favorite country. Singapore is one of the only few city-states in the world, meaning the entire country is basically one city. Even though it's small, it's extremely modern, clean, and powerful economically and militarily, if I'm saying it right. Nepal is home to Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth. People from all over the world travel there just to try to climb it. If it's the tallest mountain in the world, that means it's very cold and very hard to breathe. So don't count me in. Before I tell you this one, get ready to move to Iceland. Iceland is one of the only countries in the world with no mosquitoes at all. Its cold climate makes it impossible for them to survive there. Yes, no mosquitoes. I'm moving to Iceland. I don't know about y'all, but I am, because it's also the safest country in the world. But it's also the weakest. And me living in the strongest country in the world, yeah, I don't think it can happen. So, next. In Australia, there are actually more kangaroos than people. The wildlife there is extremely unique, with animals you won't find anywhere else in the world, like kangaroos, koalas, and deadly spiders. Ethiopia uses a completely different calendar from most of the world. It's about 7 to 8 years behind the standard calendar, which means their year is different from ours, which also means COVID is about to happen in Ethiopia. This is our last country for today, and Turkey has two ways to write their name. The first way I showed you, and the second, Turkye, or the same way you spell the bird turkey. And also, Turkey is located on two continents at the same time, Europe and Asia, making it a bridge between two different parts of the world. Also, Russia is, and Kazakhstan, but everyone knows about those two. Okay, guys, if you actually knew more than 5 of these, you might be smarter than most people. I knew like almost all of these. Except some of these, I had to do some research on them. I'm so happy I could share my knowledge with you guys. And don't forget to like and subscribe for me to make more content like this. Bye. Hit the outro.